I was just another history teacher watching students zone out during textbook lessons. Then I discovered TourDCwithUS. My principal was skeptical. How will walking around monuments improve test scores? She challenged. I took the risk anyway. 60 days later, I stood with 27 students at the Lincoln Memorial as dawn broke over the National Mall. The marble glowed pink. Emma, my most disengaged student, traced Lincoln's words with her fingertips, tears streaming silently down her face. This is where history happened, she whispered. At Arlington, Jacob, who'd never raised his hand in class, asked our guides 7 questions about military service. At the Capitol, Mia sketched furiously, saying she might run for office someday. The transformation was immediate. Students who barely completed homework were now voluntarily researching historical figures they'd encountered. Test scores jumped 38% the following quarter. What TourDCwithUS provided wasn't just logistics and guides, it was context, connection, and emotional impact impossible to recreate in a classroom. 3 years later, my entire district partners with them. Emma's now studying political science. Jacob joined ROTC. The most powerful teaching doesn't happen between textbook pages. It happens when students stand where history was made, feeling its weight and possibility simultaneously. Some lessons can only be learned by being there. When Mrs. Rodriguez first heard about TourDCwithUS, she rolled her eyes. Another overpriced field trip company, she thought. Her students needed real engagement, not tourist traps. But everything changed when she watched Mia, her most disinterested student, stand speechless before Lincoln's massive marble form. The girl who never looked up from her phone was now tracing Lincoln's words with her fingertip, tears welling in her eyes. That night, Mia posted, "Always thought history was just boring facts in textbooks. Today, I felt it breathe." The transformation spread like wildfire. Students who couldn't remember basic historical dates were now passionately debating the intentions of the Founding Fathers. The boy who struggled with reading devoured 3 books about Jefferson after their visit. Principal Chen tracked the data percent that semester. College application essays referenced the trip in profound ways. 3 students changed their majors to political science. The school board questioned the expense until they saw the videos. Teenagers mesmerized at Arlington's changing of the guard, spontaneously helping younger children understand exhibits, discussing civic responsibility on the bus ride home. We didn't just show them monuments, Mrs. Rodriguez explained. TourDCwithUS showed them why those monuments matter. They didn't memorize history, they felt it. Now every spring, Mrs. Rodriguez watches new students discover their place in America's story.